don't know how excited I am for this. And welcome to a midweek episode. This is another one of these kind of part chats things. It's kind of like a new feature that I've been doing, a midweek video explaining about the parts that I use specifically on my builds. Now, today's part is this. Look at that. How meaty that is. This is an Avon Trailrider. These are the tyres that are going to go on this project behind me here, which is, I'm trying to get a good shot. This is the Ducati Monster, which I'm naming the Ghost, and you'll see why once I've actually chosen the colours for the body itself. You can see it's got this vivid orange. As you may have seen, the fiberglass prototype for the body for this, really angular body, and so I wanted a tyre that would look as mean as the body itself, and obviously it's an angular frame and everything. And the one choice for me was to go Avon Tyres. Avon Tyres, a highly recommended brand and also a trustworthy brand. You hear the name being thrown around all the time that such and such has got Avon Tyres on their bikes. Why not fit a set of these good Avon Tyres on myself? These are the Trailriders, a very aggressive pattern on here. And there's good reason to why I chose this tyre over other tyres that Avon do. I did put up a poll on my Instagram stories of people to choose between this, the Trailrider, and the 3D Ultra Evo. The 3D Ultra Evo, probably picture up here, is a much cleaner looking tyre, is a specifically road tyre only. Whereas this, the Trailrider, as the name suggests, has some off-road capabilities. So the results of the poll came in, and it was admittedly 52% for the Ultra Evo and 48% for these Trailriders. But ultimately, it was my choice, and because it was such a close divide, I thought I might as well step in and go for the tyre that I believe will suit this bike better. So the Trailrider, which is the Avon AV54, as you can see on there, the split would be more so road than off-road, but as you can see here, with this large tread and deep grooves as well. Now, I'm not going to say that this is going to go anywhere near off-road because obviously it's the most impractical off-road bike there is, but where this tyre comes in more so for me is it's suitable for wet and dry riding as well. And being where we are here in the UK, wet riding is pretty much an essential, especially being caught out in any storms or anything, and we do have torrential storms here. So this tyre for me is the perfect choice, and our roads aren't that great as well, especially the tracks that I take on my commute and things, single lane back roads, and having this off-road tyre does give me that little bit more protection that I need when riding those roads. So that is where this tyre comes into its best as well. It suits all kinds of terrains that the UK countryside throws at us. Not to mention it's a completely smooth ride when you're riding it on the straight as well. So these tyres are 160/60 17s, a 17-inch rim, quite a standard size rim, 17-inch, 17-inch on the rear, 17-inch on the front. The rear, like I said, is 160/60 17, and the front is 120/70 17. As for the back, like I said, it's a 160 tyres, so it's a really wide tyre compared to what I'm used to having on the old vintage bikes. I hate that word vintage, but I'm gonna have to use it. The older bikes I have, which usually fit about 120, I think the CX500 is 120, but 160, it's a good looking tyre and it's a neat tyre, but I can't wait to see this on the bike. So other alternatives of this tyre was the Trailrider, which is even more off-road. If you head onto the Avon website, you get a full list of all the tyres they do for motorcycles. You can see the Trailrider there. It is, again, a chunkier tread, a more off-road tread. This to me feels like a perfect balance between on-road and off-road. If I was to go down the road of the 3D Ultra Evo, they do have another step, which is the 3D Ultra Extreme, which is more so for actual racing. I'm not going to be doing anything like that on my little 600. I just thought it would be nice to introduce this tyre. One thing that is really useful with this as well is, you may have noticed I am running a custom hub with some XL rims, and obviously it's a spoked hub, and spoked rims, so therefore we need inner tubes for this. This is generally a tubeless tyre, but the good thing is with this is that I can run a tube, which means that I can actually run the spoked rims as well. That's going to look even more awesome. Let's fit it next to the bike and see what it looks like. So let's place them onto here. The best I can do at the moment is on a seat next to it. I can't actually fit it under the tail because it's too low. You can see where the swing arm is there, but you can see here how it sits ever so nicely against the rest of the bike. It is still a wide looking tyre. It probably looks a lot wider than what it is as well because of these chunks. It's kind of an illusion to the eye as well. Really nice sidewalls on here, really strong. It has got a 3D technology as well, which as you're going around over corners, that these sidewalls and everything do compress together and pinch the road. I can't recommend these tyres enough. Look at that. Against the frame, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to get these on. So if you're in the market for a new tyre and you want a good, decent tyre for the UK roads, highly recommend these Avon Trailriders. Unfortunately, I don't yet have the rims to go on this bike, so I can't put these tyres on. But don't worry, there will be a video on that coming very soon. Then you can see the bike rolling around on these. I really don't want to get these too dirty on the workshop floor, so I might actually paint the workshop floor before I roll the bike off the stand. So that is all from me. There is a video coming this Friday. It's a little surprise. It's not going to be the Mongrel or the Ducati, but it's a little surprise for you. So until Friday's video, don't forget to check out the Avon website to see if there is a tyre that you like, and as well, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content, follow me on Instagram, or visit fortheboardindustries.com if you want to buy any merchandise. So until Friday's video, everyone, check out these tyres. Look at them. Look at them. They're chunky. They're so chunky. And they smell lovely as well. If you like the smell of tyres like I do, they do smell.